Yes, Hickok 45 with his 10 millimeter. Coming to you from Tennessee, the home of Dr. Ken Berry. Yes, one of the most famous nutritionists on planet Earth. And he's right here in Tennessee. I think maybe 40, 50 miles from me. Yeah, where I stand. So, I'd like to meet him someday. But anyway, here I am, Tennessee, and I'm glad to be here, glad you're here. It's a beautiful day for a change. Well, it's a beautiful day almost every day, but it is not humid, really, and it's not hot. What is wrong? It's August in Tennessee. So, yeah, we're here, and I'm shooting my 10 millimeter Glock 20. Headed out this week for a little video action, and thought I'm not going to clean that up too much. And I'll shoot that again. And guess what else we had out? The Glock 29. So had them both dirty, so let's just shoot them some more. I did not shoot them enough, and that often happens, right? So I get my shooting in one way or the other, though. I really do. And I hope that I saw you, met you. If you live in Kentucky, Western Kentucky, or anywhere near there, I saw many of you at Uncle Lee's in Greenville, Kentucky last week at the meet and greet there. Yeah, Uncle Lee's, that was pretty cool. A lot of great people. Just had a good time meeting everybody and your kids and grandkids and picking on them and picking on you. So thanks for coming out, and it's a great shop, isn't it? Great shop. Yeah, bought some ammo before I left. Think of it. Yeah, some slugs I shot this week. And I will have seen by now some of you yesterday in Lexington. Yeah, at Bud's in Lexington. So, yeah, another one of those deals where I'm back by now. And, you know, and I met some of you yesterday. I don't even know who I met yet. No, wait a minute. I'll know Sunday. I just don't know right now, right? Is that okay? I'll probably know Saturday as I meet you, but and Sunday, which is today. But I'm coming to you, talking to you before Saturday and Sunday. So you know how weird that is, don't you? So, so again, reminder: the last in this trio of meet and greets is in Sevierville next Saturday on the 31st. See you there, okay, buds? Great place to meet. There's all kinds of stuff around there on that corner, right? So yeah, man, what else? Again, a reminder, everything's on Rumble, and I even just did a little ad for Rumble. I can't do that every time probably, but I'm gonna this time I'm gonna too. There are things we can't say, you know, now. There are new terms of service on YouTube. But I can say them on Rumble, and so I'm doing a different little spot for the videos over there, because on Sundays especially, for some reason, they're getting a fair number of views over there. Like half the views are over on Rumble from the Sunday video a couple of different times, you know, at least at a particular point in time, Sunday night, by Monday, whatever it is. But anyway, so I'll see you. We might even do occasionally a special video for Rumble. We were talking about possibly doing that. I don't know. I'll let you know if we do. Keep you up on anything we're doing on Sundays, right? One of the advantages of coming out on Sundays, and well, it's not the fact that I'm coming out on Sunday, but I do it every Sunday. So whatever I tell you is fairly recent, right? Fairly recent, and so I can do that. Fairly timely, very timely. Can I shoot the 29? Now the 29 10 millimeter, for those who maybe don't know, this is the Glock 20, the big boy, okay, 10 millimeter Glock, full size. And the 29, yeah, this is my first 10 millimeter. Yeah, told that story, that egotistical story before, right? I finally won a GSSF match, and you get a free gun if you win. And I chose a Glock 29 about 2001, is that right? And this is it, my first 10 millimeter. Yeah, period. It was. Okay, let's just fire the thing. Nice little firearm when you want a lot of power in a pretty small package. Now don't confuse it with a Glock 26, Glock 27. It's a lot thicker and it's heavier. And of course, when you pull the trigger, you'll be glad it's heavier, right, and thicker. But you know, I've been known to carry that in the mountains. Not bad, not bad. A little piece, that's for sure. What else? Yeah, speaking of videos, reminder that yeah, there will be videos, as I've said, more. There were 12 taken down, then there'll be more as the AI dogs get turned loose on certain things where we've given URLs and things like that. And that's the big crime, giving telling people where to go to find things that are prohibitive, you know, according to Google. And nothing illegal, of course, and nothing even abnormal in the real world. But they're just things you can't give the .com addresses and all that kind of thing and all that. And there's no way to go back and fix all those. We'll fix some of them, kind of working through some of them. But so, what was I going to say? I'll keep you apprised of, you know, if I can, some of them come down, and just a reminder that they're on Rumble. They're all on Rumble. And I know what I was going to say. Yeah, so if you are just randomly pulling up a video, you may be new to the channel. You wonder if Hickok has a video on a Glock 19 or whatever the heck it could be, on a Smith & Wesson model 1917 45 ACP, you know, any gun, of course, M1 Garand or something. And you get into it, and there's well, that was a little jump there. That was an edit point. Well, there's another edit point. I wonder what he's trying to hide. Well, it could be, well, obviously, you know, we're not trying to hide anything. We never have. And we don't edit, you know. So, but now we're finding we've got to go back, if we do go back. And then some of those will repost, and we will, you know, they'll have edit points, you know, too. And if we repost it, you know, we'll actually say something about that in the preface or something, you know. But some of them will just, that we can edit or get to, it's just, you'll run across one and 11 edit points just because we went back and, excuse me, and did that or something. Okay, so just, you know, that's what a little bit of a jump somewhere, and nothing really that takes away from the video much, you know, because I've done a few, and you know, pretty much can do that without like taking out a lot of the crucial, serious action for the most part. Not always, but for the most part. It's just there's so many videos, you can never get to them, or even a tenth of them probably. So anyway, just to be aware of that. And do I have any more ammo? Yeah, I got some. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of shoot the 29 some more. This is funny. I still got the old Talon grips from the early days. I used to always use the sandpaper grip, which reminds me, thank the people here that help us, like Silencer Central. Okay, fabulous company, and they do one thing really well, you know, and we are the benefactors of that, aren't we? Bud's Gun Shop, you know, just titan in the industry, our industry, everybody knows them. Great outfit. And then the Sonoran Desert Institute, great place to get some distance learning, take all kinds of courses. You can get an associate's degree and firearms technology. You can get on the road to becoming a gunsmith. You get started with that, you know, drone technology, all kinds of things you can take there, courseware. And then the cute little, yeah, Alabama holster, concealment holsters, belt holsters, purse holsters, phone holsters, you name it. They've got some really nice ones. So appreciate all those people helping us out. And I was going to tell you some wild story about this Glock. Oh yeah, these Talon grips on here. This goes back to when I first started using Talon grips. Wow, you know, these could be, because there's the sandpaper grip, which I used to use the first, whatever, 4 or 5 years of using them. And man, these are old. Probably in the first generation Talon grips, and they're still on there. because that's what I used on them. Yeah, they feel good. They don't have they still got pretty good grit and grip. And on this little thing, I find that very useful, the sandpaper Talon grip, because you don't have a lot of grip, and this thing will knock you around a little bit, right? So pretty cool. Yeah, I was gonna shoot it. Let's shoot a couple more rounds here. This thing. How about a hog? Yeah. How about a thing of water right here? A 55-gallon drum. A bowling pin. It's a good little shooter, I have to say. Yeah. Good little shooter. I mean, there are people who carry that. That's their carry gun. It's a little thickish. You know, it's basically the counterpart to the Glock 30 45 ACP, just in 10 instead of 45 ACP. So yeah, pretty neat. It's been interesting going back through some of the videos, and then also the Gruns 4's Bruck axe video, doing the research, trying to find out when I bought that, some different things recently. It's interesting going back through the years and looking at some videos, and just wow, a lot of time has passed since we started doing these videos, like 2007, 8, 9, and it's wow, it's a freaking generation almost. You know, it's wild to see the things we've done. I'm reminded of some of the goofy things we've done, and just various firearms that, you know, we've been shooting, and it's been interesting little travel back through history as I look back a little bit. Something about the election, I want to remind you to think seriously and hopefully vote. Please vote, and I hope you'll base your vote on policy, what you would like to see done in this country or not done, right? That's all that really matters. You get right down to it. What are the platforms of the various parties? What do they plan to do, again, and how will that affect the country, society, and everything? Yeah, look at world history, look at U.S. history, use your common sense, your instinct, your gut feeling, and I'm sure you'll vote accordingly. Okay. All right. I thought I had one magazine with some of those. Oh yeah, this is some warmer stuff. No, that's not. I thought I had some. Yeah, even warmer stuff. Yeah, I'll shoot a couple of these. Let me give some young people advice. Speaking of Dr. Ken Berry, I'm not a nutritionist or a financial advisor or anything, and not being a nutritionist, but having read lots of current information and studied it, I probably am better equipped to advise, but I'm not going to advise anybody, because I fell for all the same stuff that most people do since the 70s about nutrition. But let me just say, it is amazing how many people, including myself, are getting much, much healthier the fewer or less carbohydrates they eat. Yeah, the more good red meat they eat, eggs. Yeah, it's the internet is full of people who are experimenting and that kind of thing, and it's just one school of thought. Just one school of thought. Nobody knows for sure who's right or who's wrong, but just look at society for the last, I say this for young people, for all of us I guess, but look at society since about 1970, at the changes in illnesses and over obesity and everything, right? And then think back, what has changed? Seems like we started living on refined foods and all this junk, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah. So we've all been sold a bill of goods. It's happened before, and it's going to happen again, and it's probably happening right now. We got to watch it, don't we? So I'm going to shoot something with some power here now. Don't let me hurt myself. Don't let me hurt my wrist. All right, cowboy. Boom. How about Clyde? Clyde needs a hot round. Yeah, wake him up for sure. And the 2-liter right here. See if I can get one to the gong, if we can hear it if I hit it. Let me get over here. Can you see me? Can you see it? Yeah, I can hear it ring. I heard it ring. All right. Nice. A 10 millimeter is very satisfying, very rewarding to shoot. A lot of feedback, right? Recoil, blast, feel, hit. So if you've never shot a 10 millimeter, you might enjoy it. If you have some experience shooting, I would advise possibly, because I don't want to turn you against shooting. That happens too often. Some goofy father or husband or boyfriend or whatever puts a 44 Magnum, in his girlfriend's hand or in their kid's hand, let them try something really powerful, and it kicks so hard, the gun comes back, hits them, or just hurts them, and then they decide they don't like shooting very much. So that's not a smart thing to do, is it? But if you've had experience shooting and you know what recoil is like, and a little recoil doesn't bother you, you'll be fine, because it doesn't kick all that much. It really doesn't. What else do you need to know about? That's probably all I've got. Make sure any announcements I have. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. So anyway, we're dealing with as everybody is dealing with, the big tech oligarchy, right? And we're all trying to maneuver around that and do the best we can. So remember that anything that's not on YouTube is on Rumble. Just go there and search by Hickok 45, and you can find any video. Every single video is over there and will be. I have to remember to upload them over there now, because it doesn't do it automatically anymore. They're not allowed, I guess. And it might be an hour or two or half a day or something. Forget. I try not to do that. I've done pretty well so far, because I want to make a point to get everything over there. I don't want anything that we create, these wonderful creations, not to be there. I don't want any of them not to be there. Okay. So that will happen. And I can't just link to them and they appear over there or anything. I have to go through the upload process, and select the thumbnail, and just like you do on YouTube. Okay. So I guess I won't keep you too long. I will see some of you on Saturday in Sevierville. I saw some of you yesterday in Lexington. I saw some of you a week or so ago in Greenville, Kentucky. Yeah. So y'all are just so lucky, aren't you? Well, I saw 3 or 4 of you this morning at Culver's. I get to meet a lot of you moving around, and it's great. As I've said before, say hi. Always come up and say hi. And I'm never going to be that busy, probably. Okay, if I am, I'll let you know. But that's just rarely ever happens. I'd have to be on my way to a fire, or there's an emergency of some sort. Okay, to not be able to talk to you a little bit. Like that's a big prize, right? Like that's a big prize. So, can I shoot one more time? I've got a couple of bullets left in this magazine. We cannot allow that to happen. I can't be leaving you with bullets in a magazine. All right. It's funny. I saw a comment. Someone asked me why I say bullets the way I say it. It was some video, I guess, where I said bullets or something. And I guess there's so many goofball things that I do and other people do, or things you say that are kind of a joke, or you're joking. But if someone's new to firearms and they don't know, they get sometimes bent out of shape if you don't say things right. All right, especially if you call this a bullet instead of a cartridge. And some people get upset if you call this a gun. All right, a gun is only something gigantic thing on a ship, a gunship, right? It's not one of these. Yeah. Just because I bought it in a gun shop and I store it in a gun safe, in a gun rag, it's not a gun, right? All right. Let's see what we can obsess about. Okay. What else we can obsess about, huh? I'm going to see if I can sneak around that orange 2-liter and get the cowboy. I'll pretend that 2-liter is a hostage. I can just see half of the cowboy. All right, got him. Let's see if we can put one on the hat. All right. Nice. Yeah, 10 millimeter is a nice firearm. It is, and there's a lot of nice ones out now. I still like the Glock 20. A favorite in Alaska. It just is. Anything you read, it's not just hype. It's not some kind of Glock marketing ploy or anything. It's just, they're just very popular. Listen to, watch, who's it, Chooks Outdoors, or anybody that's doing videos from up in Alaska. I mean, they're there. They know what people are carrying and what they like and carry. And again, they're not out hunting grizz with a Glock 20. I hope, I guess. Someone might. I don't think so. But they are carrying this as a defensive firearm, just like I have a firearm in my pocket, and you probably have one on your belt, possibly. And sorry, I didn't mean to insult you folks in New Jersey, New York City, or Australia. I know that was a low blow. I know you got a gun on you. You wish, right? But I know it. I'm talking to people in this country, in the free states in this country, which is most of the states. You might have a firearm on you right now. It's not because you're hunting anything, right? It's in case the worst comes. Same reason you have a fire extinguisher, right? You have homeowner's insurance and all that. A spare tire in your car. It's just in case. Just in case. And that's what the 10 millimeter is. You're out fishing or something in Alaska or anywhere where you got dangerous game, and you just can't carry a big rifle or a 12 gauge shotgun very easily. And you're maybe going into an area where, I talk like I'm an expert, don't I? But you're going into an area where there's a chance there could be bears or something, maybe it's not all that likely, but it could happen. Or maybe it's a decent chance of it, but you still can't carry a big rifle or have it on you every second, whatever that might be. Well, this you could have in a holster, always, just stick in your belt. You got this. I've got like 15 rounds of 10 millimeter at my disposal. And as I move around doing whatever I want to do, building, setting up a tent, just whatever I'm doing, okay? So, or hiking, climbing, whatever, I can have this on my person in case, the worst happens. And then I can pull it out and swing into action, right? And maybe it will save me, okay? It's a fire extinguisher, a bear extinguisher if you had to use it. We love bears now. Don't get the wrong idea. I grew up with teddy bears just like you did, and they just look so cuddly. So we're not looking to hurt a bear, not looking to hurt a human being ever. We're just looking to what? Fill in the blank. Stay alive ourselves, right? Our goal is to remain alive, to come home safely. That is our only goal. We are not wanting to hurt anybody. I don't even want to step on a bug I don't need to step on, So, and most people feel pretty much that way. That's for the people, and none of them are watching, I'm sure, who think that anybody who is into firearms must have a violent nature. Why else would you be into firearms? Yeah, really. People think that way, don't they? They really do. There are some people they're just clueless. Yeah. And that's one of the worst ways to be clueless. To be clueless and not know you're clueless. You know, to be ignorant and not realize it. To be ignorant of your ignorance. Yeah. At least most of the time, I'm quite aware of my ignorance. You know, I mean, I really am. In most cases, I kind of know what I don't know, or I know where I am slack in an area, you know, of knowledge. Okay, and that comes with age, or common sense. Just realizing there's so many times in one's life when you thought you knew enough about a topic or something, and it turns out you didn't, and you had trouble, whether it's setting up the tent or whatever it is. You know, just through trial and error, through age and experience, generally you begin to get the picture. Okay, maybe I don't know everything. And if I can think of 4 or 5 times when I thought I knew enough about a topic, but it turns out I did not, what conclusion can I draw from that if I have a brain and a little common sense? The conclusion I can draw from that, I can infer from that maybe there are other things I don't know enough about to pontificate on or act like I know a lot about. Maybe there are other areas where I am more ignorant than I think I am. Yeah, so that's your words of wisdom for the week. So anyway, I hope I saw a bunch of you yesterday in Lexington, and hope I see a bunch of you in Sevierville. And maybe some of you can be my bodyguard, my wallet guard. Take some duct tape and just duct tape my wallet into my cargo pocket as I go in through these gun shops. All right, so force me to keep my wallet in my pocket, because that's it's a dangerous situation for me to be in a gun shop, big gun shop. Yeah, my wallet has difficulty staying in my pocket. Y'all have that problem too? I'll bet some of you do. I bet you do. Okay, I'll let you go. I've enjoyed your presence out here in these beautiful woods amongst the poplars and the oaks, the hickory. What else we have? There's a maple. You know, tulip poplars I mentioned is a Tennessee state tree. I'm trying to teach my grandson about some of these trees before one falls on me. Yeah, so that's amazing. I'm looking at several trees here that are these poplars, and others are, I don't know how tall is that. It's well over 100, 125, 150 feet tall, way out there and big. They weren't even here when I bought this place. I just let them grow. Yeah, we're not even here. They did not exist. Yes. But just shows what a green thumb I have. I kid my mother-in-law and my wife about that, because I started growing bamboo along kind of along the road as a border, privacy fence. I guess it's been time flies, 8-10 years ago. I don't know, maybe not quite 10, but it's been several years ago. And I planted several little bunches of it along there, and it's flourished and gotten big, you know, and more comes up every year, of course, which I love, and all that. So whenever they complain about flowers or not being able to grow something, some plant, I just ask them, you need some help? I mean, look what I've done with bamboo. I've got the green thumb, you know. I mean, I'm just a literal botanist, I guess. I just know this stuff. Of course, anybody can grow bamboo. Keeping it under control is the problem, right? So anyway, I'm rambling, and I'm going to let you go. I'll see you hopefully next week. Life is good.